This may or may not surprise you, but I'm an artist myself, and I have a lot to say about the art community. But today I'm going to focus on the digital art scene because I've noticed a pattern in how digital artists tend to treat beginner artists. A lot of artists I've personally met, and drawing from my own experiences as well, have been told that pursuing art is a waste of time and that we should pursue something more practical and stable. Sometimes even to give up drawing completely. Yet I see on TikTok and when I was back on Instagram, the same kinds of people insulting beginner artists. Excuse me, that was you once. That was you. Even if you have the talent of Bert Molisou and Jesus Christ himself, you started somewhere, and it wasn't good. We weren't all born with Leonardo da Vinci level painting skills. There's practice involved. It's a skill that needs to be honed. But here some of you are, judging someone who is just starting out. Someone who is learning instead of offering help, tips, and constructive criticism. It drives me up the fucking wall. When are we going to stop making this community unbearable and honestly hostile and gatekeepy? It's crazy to me how perfectionism is celebrated. So many artists online are trapped in the cycle of, I have to be perfect, I have to be flawless. It's like there's this constant pressure to present work that is technically amazing with perfect anatomy and flawless proportions. And don't get me wrong, that's awesome to see, and definitely impressive. We cannot forget that progress comes from struggle. And the struggle means making mistakes. But there's this toxic environment where if your work isn't top tier from the start, you're not even considered a real artist. And that mentality is exhausting. Everyone has to start from somewhere, and sometimes that means awkward, imperfect drawings. Those drawings are valuable because they represent growth. Social media, especially apps like Instagram and TikTok, feeds into this obsession with speed and productivity. Every time you scroll, you see someone posting their latest masterpiece. Maybe they finished it in a week or a day or even an hour. It makes you feel like, wait, if they can do it, I should be able to do it too. But the reality is that not everyone has the same circumstances, the same experience, or even the same amount of time. Some people can draw all day. Some are doing this in their free time, after work. Some are juggling life, schools, or other commitments. But social media doesn't give you the context. It doesn't show you the practice or the fail attempts or the burnouts. All we see is the final finished product. This creates a toxic cycle where artists feel like they're constantly competing, where the pressure to create more, faster, and better is overwhelming. But art isn't supposed to be a race. It's supposed to be personal. It's supposed to be an expression of your ideas, your emotions, and your journey. Here's the thing, we need to shift the way we view the art community. Instead of gatekeeping, criticizing, and competing, we need to focus on building each other up. Instead of trolling beginner artists who are learning, we should offer tips, encouragement, and support. That's how we all improve. That's how we grow together. It's about creating a culture where we celebrate progress, not perfection, where we share our struggles and our triumphs, because at the end of the day, art is about the process, not just the product. So to those who are just starting out, don't let the negativity of a few people bring you down. Keep drawing, keep learning, and keep improving. Your journey is yours, and no one can take that away from you. And to those artists who have been in the game for a while, let's remember that we were all beginners once. Let's stop judging and start helping. The world of digital art can be an incredibly supportive place if we make it that way. Let's make that change. Let's stop having the community be so hostile. Let's build one that's encouraging, supportive, and full of growth. And maybe, just maybe, we'll make it a little easier for the next generation of artists to thrive. Before I end the video, I also want to mention that I kind of feel like I fit into that category because I just see these super talented, amazing artists, and I look at my own art, which I'll show on the screen, and I'm like, why are they so much better than me? How is it, or not really why, I know why, but how is it that their art gets so many views and I'm still stuck in 200 views jail? When that's probably just, coincidental. There's probably nothing they did to blow up. Probably a few things, but I find that a lot of those blow up tips actually don't really make that much of a difference. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.